Hello and welcome to Pilgrims to the Premier League, episode 63, a Football Manager 2021 series here on Boston United FM. We took over Boston United in National League North with the solitary aim of reaching the top level. This is now season 12 and we're in the Premier League. 5 promotions, all of which earned by winning the league. We survived our first ever season in the top tier, finishing 14th, and then followed it up with an even better finish second time around. At the end of our third season, we finished 7th. We won the FA Cup in only our second ever top flight campaign, but lost out in both the Europa League and FA Cup finals last season. It's the final day of the Premier League season 2031-32, and we have got ourselves into a fantastic position as we face Leicester City at home today. We bounced back from the disappointment of the last episode where we were knocked out of the Europa League by Real Madrid on away goals with an incredible 2-0 victory away at champions Liverpool. Liverpool had won the league without playing the previous midweek and were duly given the trophy at the end of the match, but this gave us a buffer when it came to finishing top 4. We did lose at home to Manchester City in our last match, just to make it interesting, but we have to be favourites to qualify for the Champions League next season. We are in 4th place, 2 points clear of Manchester United and 3 clear of both Manchester City and Arsenal. A win for us today secures top 4, as does a draw, but only if Manchester United fail to beat relegated Brighton. Man City face Liverpool with Arsenal at home to Sheffield United. Our opponents today, Leicester, are safely tucked away in mid-table. We have 2 players out through injury in Christopher Ajer and Milorad Nikolic. This means Nikolic ends his season on 13 Premier League goals. Andre Berg takes his place and has been in good scoring form since the Madrid match. He scored in the next 3 matches. Realistically, this is a match we need to win. As was the case in our last game of last season, we are 90 minutes away from making it into the Champions League. Last year was a Europa League final against Manchester City, and this year it's a final Premier League home game against Leicester City. We've got to get these boys pumped up. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Play your own game and you'll win. We've got some motivated players. So let's get to this tunnel interview, the last pre-game tunnel interview of the season. I'm not really going to talk about tactics. And we are second in the form table. We have been on a good run. Okay, we lost at home to Man City in the last match, but they played pretty well. So did we. They just got the goals. We didn't. Want to keep the good times rolling, especially next season. But it's probably the biggest game of the season so far. So we'll kick off. We get a free kick. Conceição to take it, chips it into the area. But the Leicester goalkeeper comes out to collect it. He launches it long, but we do get the ball back. Here's Conceição on it again. He has a shot, but this time it's tipped wide for a corner. Conceição is over this one again. Goes near post, but it's cleared. Throw into Leicester this time, but Conceição is there to steal it off them, but we do give it away. Here's Imoro to Mars. Aloisio. We pick the ball back up again. Berg puts Conceição through. He has a shot, tries to chip the goalkeeper, but Cham jumps to collect. Leicester with the ball just before half-time in the last minute of stoppage time. Long ball forward, but Granero catches it. He now kicks it forward towards Berg, who nods it down to Conceição. Here's Macbeth on the left. Here's Brunet. Through to Berg, gets his shot away, but it's blocked. Brunet, but we give the ball away and it's cleared. And that's half-time. We're the one with all the play. We've had all the shots apart from one. But we do need to get this goal and the 3 points. Let's pump the fist. We're not doing badly at all. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. We've had the attacking play. We just need to put the ball in the back of the net. Here's a long throw from Pelican. Goes into the 6-yard box, but Cham is there. Kicks the ball out to halfway. Van der Poel nods it down to Brunet. Here's Simmons at left back. Some neat little passing between our midfielders and fullback. Brunet's gone a little bit further forward. Here's Conceição. Pelican's on the overlap. Gets his cross in near post, but our shot is blocked and cleared. Throw in with Pelican down the right-hand side. We go all the way back to Granero. He gives it back to Pelican. Advances down the right-hand side. Gives it to Conceição to attack the fullback. Comes inside. Gives it to Van der Poel. Here's Niall John. He's come off the bench. Simmons has gone forward. He's into the area. Can he get his cross in? He does. And we've got the goal. Francisco Conceição, our star man for the whole season. Apparently he's in line to win Player of the Year in the whole of the Premier League. And that's a lovely worked goal. Simmons with the pass across the goal. Conceição with the volley. And we're 1-0 up and on course for the Champions League. But Leicester, they do kick off and they come forward down this right-hand side. But we do get involved, get the ball. Here's Niall John running forward. He's into the area. Can we make it 2? No, his shot is saved by Chan. Long throw coming in from Simmons towards Giankov. He doesn't quite get his head on it. Here's Conceição on the edge of the area. Van der Poel out to Simmons. Comes inside the area and Conceição has got a second. Simmons with another assist from the left-hand side, and Conceição is there at the far post yet again to score another goal. He's on a hat-trick, but more importantly, we're on course for the 3 points and that elusive place in Europeans' top club competition. Checking for the offside, but it's clear that Conceição was behind the ball. Abdullah with the throw. He's just come on for Pelican down that right-hand side. Gives it to Conceição. Let the master do his magic. Is he going to get a hat-trick? He has a shot. He nearly did get that hat-trick. And that's the full-time whistle. We do get that 2-0 victory. 2 goals from Francisco Conceição. With 69 minutes on the clock and then 13 minutes left. He's at the double and we're going to the Champions League. Very pleased with the result and the performance. We kept going for the whole game. We should have been ahead by half-time. But it doesn't matter as long as you're ahead at full-time. That's the main thing. We did pick up quite a few yellow cards today, but that doesn't bother me with the tactic that we play where we do like to get stuck in. We try to win the ball back as soon as possible, and quite often it works. Berg didn't have a great game in front of goal, but it doesn't matter because Francisco Conceição did. And there's the final table. We are in 4th place. Manchester United struggled. They went 1-0 down fairly early on, equalised and then took the lead, but right at the end of the game, Brighton actually equalised. So they were never going to be taking over our 4th spot. It could have been Arsenal. Had we lost today, then Arsenal would have actually jumped ahead of us on goal difference. And Manchester City, they lost at home to Liverpool due to a 94th minute winner. That is our best ever finish in the Premier League. We have basically got better every single season. And we get our just rewards, which is to be qualifying for the 2032 Champions League. We've been given our budgets for next year for over the summer in terms of the transfer budget. Just over £60 million to spend. That is a decent amount to bring in some good players. I'm sure I'll spend most of it. We had about 50 million left in the kitty at the end of January after selling Sedlacek to China for £61 million. So it's more just a case of carrying on, maybe look to increase the size of the squad, get some more young players in, maybe some more domestic players. We do heavily rely on the foreign player, which in these work permit times is not always that easy, but we do go for quality. And with those 2 assists for Conceição, it was actually Simmons at left back who got player of the match. We'll give him some praise. Tell him we were impressed with his chances that he created. And he's happy. But that is the end of another successful season. If we look on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see we got to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. We finished 4th in the Premier League. We got knocked out by Premier League champions Liverpool on penalties in the 5th round of the FA Cup. And then our nemesis Chelsea knocked us out in the 2-legged semi-final of the Carabao Cup. It's now time for me to go through the whole summer. A nice long transfer window with £62 million to spend. I'm sure there's going to be 1 or 2 people going out of the club as well, maybe bringing in a bit of money. But we need to keep this steady nucleus of the squad. We have got a very young squad. They should only get better and better. But we look forward to yet another successful season. If you've enjoyed the content of this episode, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.